Yeah, that's tough.
I feel bad for this dude because I know how good he is. And it's like, we don't see how great he is because he's playing against the Chiefs every year. You know what I mean? It's like, and Pat warned him. He said, yo, I'm going to see you again. And I knew what that meant because, like, Josh has to be perfect. Before the year, I never thought the Bills would be there. Nobody thought that, right? And he carried them dudes all the way to the NFC Championship game. And then you get there, you got to play Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the Chiefs. Yeah. Right? If he was in NFC, like, his whole freaking career and narrative would be way different. I feel bad for the brother. I really do.
The reason I feel bad is because Josh Allen is at a coaching disadvantage. Like, I don't know if anybody's going to say it, but that's what it comes down to. He's at a coaching disadvantage. Yesterday, Josh Allen was not at a player disadvantage. Those rosters were roughly equal. Yesterday, Josh Allen was not at a talent disadvantage. Patrick Mahomes was not significantly greater than Josh Allen. Josh Allen was at a coaching disadvantage. Let me know if y'all have this, because I want to show y'all something. Josh Allen's very last play of the game versus Patrick Mahomes' very last play of the game. Colvin, do we have it? If so, I want the viewers to see it. A simple still shot of Josh's last play, panic, two defensive players in his face. Mahomes, pocket, calm, collected. Mahomes throws a wide open player open, last play of the game. Josh Allen, with the corner blitz in his face, has to throw it up and pray that Dalton Kincaid can somehow make a miraculous catch. That was the difference in the football game. People at home, the left side is Patrick Mahomes' very last play of the game. Game on the line, 3rd and 9. Andy Reid dials up. Chef's kiss play. The right play, very last play of the game. Steve Spagnuolo outcoached Joe Brady. That's the difference. That's why I feel bad. You can remove the plays. That's why I feel bad. Josh does not lack talent. The Bills aren't roster deficient. They're simply coaching against the greatest coach, offensively at least, the game of football has ever seen. And for that, I have to feel bad.
I feel bad, too. I feel bad just for Josh because, like, the last 8 games with the Chiefs, everyone knows this. He's 4-0 in the regular season. So he gets it done in the regular season. He's 0-4 in the playoffs. He's 0-4 in the playoffs. Like, I don't love saying crazy stats, like, but this is wild to me. In the history of the playoffs, teams to score 3+ touchdowns and don't turn the football over in the playoffs are 140-19. Josh Allen has 3 of those losses, and all to the Chiefs within the last 4 seasons. 3 of those losses, 140-19 when you have 3+ touchdowns and you're a turnover-free game. You expect to win. Josh Allen's playing in the wrong era, bro. It's crazy to think and to say that, but like what Patrick Mahomes is doing and what he will continue to do, you're not getting past him. It's just like there might be a Joe Burrow sneak in. There might be, a Peyton Manning sneak, but that was before Mahomes. It's just like every single time that Mahomes steps on that field, every single season, he's going to the AFC Championship. So at least you're going to play him. This was a team that no one expected anything of, and Josh overachieved all year long. With the lack of talent around him, with your saying the lack of coaching, I think McDermott's great, but I think in certain times, at certain points in the season, in the most important parts of the season, I agree some of the coaching can let him down. Because I did not like the empty play call for that reason. Because you have to be right. It puts all the onus on Josh. Josh just carried the pressure. I thought he looked stiff. I thought he looked a little bit, wide-eyed first of the game. And then he settled in and he made play. He didn't turn the football over. He fumbled on the tush push. But like the most important plays of the game. And I said he played almost 1,200 snaps this season. It came down to 1 or 2 plays. Those were the biggest plays in his career. I feel bad for Josh Allen.
Hey, man. We're getting a little soft in here in the facility on Monday.
I mean, dude, I don't know how you can't.
I remember sitting in the locker room like this after losing the NFC Championship games.
Who you lose to?
Lost the Giants. And only person that felt bad for me was Mama. But other than that, don't nobody care. If we would have said it's going to be a 1-score game, the ball going to be in Josh's hands with 2 minutes plus in the game, and he got all 3 of his timeouts.
Take that.
Got to go find a way to win, Josh. And I know you need your other players to help you and all that, but you got to go find a way to win. Every single time in the playoffs, Patty has found a way to win. The Chiefs has found a way to win. When the ball's in your hands, Josh, the defense makes the plays. When the ball is Patty's hands, Josh, Patty makes the plays. At one time, if you're going to get through Patty, which is going to be extremely hard, you're going to have to make those plays. And I'm telling you right now, Acho, you know what's going to let him down again? Coaching. Mm-hmm. At one point, you are going to have to make those plays against Patrick Mahomes. In the regular season, you always find a way to do it.
Yep.
With your legs, with your arms in the regular season, you and your teammates always find a way to make that last play. And in the postseason, you don't. So I can't feel bad for him because even if you ask Josh, in my humble opinion, hey, bro, the game going to be close, but it's your ball with 2 minutes and some change left in the game, 3 timeouts with a chance to go win the game. Josh will say, give me that every single time.
Yeah.
So I can't sit here and feel bad for him. Josh got to get back to the drawing boards, man, and he got to come out of this, and he got to go make them plays, dog.
Put up 29 points. That's enough to win, right?
That is enough to win.
I look at special players like Josh Allen, like the Patrick Mahomes. I need guys to make plays. That last one, I don't care how you fool them on the blitz. Catch the ball for your quarterback.
But we all know that's
but we've seen it over and over again. When you beat superstar quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, like the Chiefs, you need your role players to make plays. We talk about the Giants. We talk about
the Eagles,
the Patriots.
Corey Clement.
Come on, that was a
dive by Foles.
So I need you to do these things. That game against the Eagles versus Tom Brady and the Patriots, they should have lost that game. But it was the role players like Nick Foles, right? Like commit. You need them type of things. You got to help Josh out right here. That's a catch, dog.
That is a catch.
You a first round pick.
That is a catch.
I mean, I sort of disagree a little bit. You said 29 points is enough to win the game. It's not, because based on the last 3 road losses for the Bills, they've been giving up 34 points. You knew, and we talked about 34 is to get the win. That's why they went for it. Sean McDermott does not like going for it on 4th down. He went for it 6 times on 4th down. He played a different game on the road to try and win. And at the end of the day, Josh Allen, I agree, feel bad. He didn't make the one play.
But really,
go ahead, you first.
No, because I'm just saying, like in the regular season, when we watch this regular season game, because we praise Josh for beating both the number 1 seeds. Josh beat both the number 1 seeds because the way Josh played.
Lions Chiefs.
In the first Chiefs game this season, Josh sealed the game with a run by Josh. Like they made the plays. In the playoffs, they not making those plays. The defense ain't making them. Neither is Josh or the offense. When you got to have it, they not making them. And you're not going to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
But at what point, because, you know, it's the reason that Josh Allen can't move on is because of the Chiefs, right? That's at what point do we sit back, and I know this isn't a Steve Spagnuolo conversation, but what point do we sit back and say Spags has got him? Spags has got his number, because at what point can you overcome that?
Here's my question for Chase, really everybody at the desk. It's a conversation we started about 45 minutes ago. Colvin, put up the tablet here. Being critical, it's the facility. Everybody on the show we played. Chase, should Josh not, and James and Shady weigh in too, should Josh not, and more, no, I'm going to ask it like this, Chase. Would Patrick Mahomes have thrown that?
The approved solution is the hot.
Would Patrick Mahomes, so, and this individual right here, that's the
Probably,
hot.
because you have a defensive lineman.
Because this individual right here, that defensive lineman number 51, he is responsible for him. If Josh Allen throws that, I believe, would Mahomes, in your expert opinion, would Mahomes have thrown it to that?
It's impossible to tell, but when the game's on the line and it's 5 yards, I know for a fact that that in all this route, in all this, it's like mesh with a halfback rail or Shakir on the rail. That is the hot. If you know you're hot on the snap, probably thinking you need to throw that. But I'm guessing what Josh Allen said, that's not going to get the first down. He thought that in real time.
You said something I haven't heard the term of real quick, then James Trey in. You said the approved solution. What's that mean in football terms? The approved solution is the hot. What
well, when you're looking at paper and you're installing plays, right, Shady and James, you see, hey, if they pressure, here's the hot. If they do this, here's that. If they pressure and you are overloaded, you have to trust your receiver at one point to go and get the first down. I don't know if Josh Allen in this moment trusted, because one thing, the pressure came away from the hot. Usually it comes into the hot. So that's why I didn't like him sliding the line to his hot. You want to slide the line to the right, away from your hot.
What you're meaning right this, to put this in layman's terms, the pressure came away from the hot. The pressure is coming from the right side. The hot you're referencing is Shakir right here, who's about to go in motion. So the hot right here is number 10. So when you're saying the pressure came away from the hot, the pressure's coming, pressure is coming from this side, and the hot receiver is this player. So that's what you mean, the pressure came away from the hot.
And usually as a quarterback, you want to slide the line away from your hot route, which is Khalil Shakir. The thing is, they're an empty, so you still would have had one, but you probably beat one rather than two.
But not only that, though, like, I'm not even putting this on Josh. Like, we all know, man.
No, yeah.
It's one thing about the National Football League. It's extremely fast. Right. So we telling him to swing it out to this dude. You know how fast this happened in front of Josh now? Extremely fast. And not only that, we all watch both games, right? It was free runners coming in both games from both defenses. The quarterbacks didn't pick it all up. Josh tried to make a play. We all played this game. And I remember our coaches used to be like, hey, man, this is how it's going to go. But that's the real Revis in front of me. So it might not go like that, dog. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's Richard Sherman right there. So it might not go like that. So what you telling me on paper, it probably ain't going to happen because it's going to happen a whole lot faster with these dudes in front of me.
And that's why I said approved solution.
I got to ask Shady this because, Shady, you played with 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Yeah. You won 2 Super Bowls, but Nick Foles also a Super Bowl MVP. Shady, in your expert opinion, what occurs if the Chiefs are on offense here? A, does Mahomes see it, and does he throw it to number 10? B, does Andy Reid never dial this up in the first place? Or C, would Dalton Kincaid have caught the football? In your expert opinion, because you played with Mahomes, which of those solutions would have occurred? Because I believe the Chiefs would have won this game.
Can I take D, all the above?
Got it.
Because Andy Reid's not going to be in. He don't really do a lot of empty sets. That's not his game.
Exactly what I was saying.
So that's one thing he don't do. Another thing is, I don't think Pat throws his ball to the running back because the special dude. Now, Nick Foles probably would. He's going to go. Whatever I'm coached to do, book-wise, I'm doing that. If the paper says this, I'm going to do that. This is who he is. The superstar guys, right, the MVP, they not doing, they trying to win, right? And they're not going to take a chance throwing a 5-yard route. Maybe he might, maybe not. I don't know if he's going to get that. Well, Pat ain't doing that.
What would Brady have done?
Pat.
Because you play with Brady, too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Quick. What would Brady have done?
Brady gets the ball out quick. He probably throws this. He probably throws that.
He throws it.
But then again, I think Brady checks. He sees this. He sees that blitz.
Yeah. Protection.
Now, one thing about Brady, though, he don't need no help with no protections. But there's nobody like him. There's nobody like him who's going to know it like that. Yeah. Right? He played for 2 years, something like that. He knows every protection, every blitz. Yeah. So he's not going to be in a situation. He go, we're going to slide out there.
You probably don't want to be an empty either, anyway.
And then the third thing is, I'm okay with that because Josh Allen made the best play. Yeah. He made the right play. Yeah. Bro, you know how hard it is to do in your face, right? You scramble to the blitz, you throw a perfect pass.
I can't say he made the right play, though. I can't say he made the right play.
Can I say this, though?
It was a great pass.
Really quick, though, because
it was a great. I can't say he made the right play, Shady.
But if he catches that ball right, what you gonna be up here saying?
Man, he made an amazing play. I can't say it's the right play.
But time out. Amazing.
Down. Y'all talking good ball right here. Y'all talking good ball.
The reason why is because
I get what Shady's saying. 100%.
I'm speaking on the fact of the history of football. Now everybody can't talk about this because we haven't seen it, but the last couple of years, you've seen greatness at the quarterback position. I'm not talking about teams where you could run the ball all game, don't play no quarterback play, and win with good defense. When you going against Patrick Mahomes, when you going against Tom Brady, we need something special to happen. Yeah. We need that. And every time you've seen Patrick Mahomes lose, we had a great performance by Joe Burrow. Yeah. Do y'all remember that? Yes. He was throwing the ball well, and he was getting out of sacks. They had him sacked. He was stepping out and running first downs. Okay, that's one. The next time you seen Patrick Mahomes, or not Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady lose, Nick Foles, great performance from a role player.
Baller.
We seen when Pat lost, another time Tom lost.
Giants.
To the Giants. Against Eli Manning. Eli wasn't done everything up, but he made plays, had him in the sack. He breaks out of it somehow. He throws a ball like this, right? David catches on his head. They win. Okay, let's fast forward to today. Yesterday, it's a blitz. They don't pick it up, the Bills. Josh makes a great play. Same way how the Giants did, same way Nick Foles did. He throws it to his tight end. First round draft pick. And you got to make that for him.
I have a question. What's more important? What's more important for the quarterback and the receiver? Would you rather have a great play or the right play? Because the right play would have been throwing the hot to the swing. A great play.
Yeah, we in the AFC Championship.
That's a great question.
Would you rather have, we're in the facility, unique show, the day after the championship game, what's more important, receivers and quarterbacks, a great play or the right play?
Well, I mean, look, you don't know if the play is going to end up great. I would take the right play. Now, if he, it's so easy. Hindsight's 2020. It's so easy to sit here and to say that. I just want to preface that, like, hey, you know, he scrambles out. We'd be talking about, we'd be breaking Josh Allen's throw down to Dalton Kincaid all year long in the offseason. But when it doesn't work, it's our job to come up here and say the approved solution. I'm not saying it's the right all the way, the approved solution but really quick, and that's not how Josh plays.
Last and I'm done with it real quick, because he's right, because he's a quarterback. So, right, he's talking to y'all as a quarterback. This is what I'm coached up to do. I'm okay with that. But sometimes when you got special players, the rules, all right, goes out the window.
Oh, no doubt.
Patrick Mahomes, as great as he is, if he followed the rules and did everything he's supposed to do, he won't be there. But Josh Allen, before you go, I just want to get this out there because it's eating me up inside. When you are a special great player, right? Josh does things on his time, on how he feels. Everything is not coachable like it's supposed to be. When you're a superstar, you go above that, and that's why the Bills are even in this situation.
But where to get them?
A couple things.
A loss.
Couple things right here, though. Couple things right here. I got two things for you, right? Number one, we want the great play because the National Football League, 85% of the game is played off schedule, which means 15% of the time you break the huddle, the play just works perfect. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, that's why you want special players because you need special plays to win championships. Patrick Mahomes, all that graphic you just sold, all them AFC Champions Super Bowl, if he don't make great plays, ain't none of that there. So you need great plays over good scheme plays and all that because you need those players. Number two, sometimes the great plays ain't on offense. The great play was on defense right there. All year long on fourth down, you know what the Buffalo Bills been in? Empty. Because Josh Allen finna run that thing at you. You understand what I'm saying? Or he gonna make the smart play with, and you know what Spag said? I wish you would try to run on this down and empty. I'm blitzing everybody at you because this ball, Kincaid, Coop, one of them gonna have to beat us. And they didn't. So the great play happened on defense right there by Spags.
Hey, real quick before we got it. If Shakur was somebody like, is either worthy, because he's playing really well. Travis Kelce, I think he would throw that ball away. I think Josh Allen, like knowing who's out there, if that was James Cook, I think he takes that because it's like I'll put the ball in his hands. I know he's that good. Yeah. But when you don't have that, man, it's on me.
But Shakur is second in the NFL in yards after the catch.
Yeah, I know. Respectfully, but this game right here, AFC, I don't put the game in his hands. Respectfully, though.
Superstar player.
To go to the Super Bowl, I'm not putting the ball in his hands.
I'd rather have it in his
I'm going to keep it in. You get what I'm saying when I say that respectfully, right?
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.